Nearly every time I see a Timex, I think, well, that is considered the tier and the price a good-looking watch, without flaws, interesting design and pretty decent features. A watch that you can recommend to people for their first timepiece, people on a budget, or people that are in need of a nice, fun watch for other occasions. And so I was very pleased that Timex announced roughly 2 weeks ago the Giorgio Galli S1 automatic in 38mm, and that they delivered something pretty special. Let's go over the basics. We have an automatic watch with the mentioned 38mm case diameter, 45mm in length, lug width is 18. The watch is equipped with a sapphire crystal and the Miyota 1939 movement. It works with 24 jewels at a beat rate of 28,800 and delivers a power reserve of 42 hours. The watch comes with 3 dial colors, blue, black and green, on some sort of crude oil strap for 450 euros including VAT or 450 US dollars without VAT. So, first thing we see here is a very simple dial, and we might think, well, that's a bit boring. But you can already see that these proportions are very well chosen. Simple indices enhanced with a good length, with good contrast on an uncluttered sunburst dial. We have this nice glow of the sapphire and the pearl as an interesting feature. This is, by the way, a synthetic sapphire, so not really precious, but the kid in me likes the bling pretty much, I must say. So overall the dial looks pure and good and not cheap. But the speciality of the watch is without any doubt the case. The base itself looks a bit like a 50s trailer or aircraft with these lines which remind me of corrugated iron. You cannot see it entirely because it's fastened by a cage including the lugs. Very interesting look. And imagine when you feel the need to store away some lint from the old sweater you earned with proud from a university, this cage will do the job just fine. No, honestly, I love it. Looks 50s and science fiction at the same time. This goes on here on the back. The lines of the case together with a modded rotor. Doesn't look super luxurious here, but this is not the point. Note also the crown. This is not some generic trash. The crown displays also this mix of horizontal lines with the bolder elements of the cage. The only element I do not like at all is the strap. They spiced it up with their clasp and that Apple-esque rivet, but I hate this material. I mean, it's grainy, it feels terrible on the wrist. It's simply one of the cheapest materials in our solar system. When people dig out that strap in 2000 years, they will feel sorry for us. And one word about the name, don't be too impressed by that. They didn't hire a famous designer for the watch. The Giorgio Galli Design Lab is part of the Timex group. So basically, they gave a big credit to an employee. This is nothing new. IKEA often put the name of the designer plus image next to the new chair or desk or candle holder. But it's a nice move when somebody creates something pleasing like this watch. Price. Rather expensive for a Timex, but when you see the ingredients and all those custom-made elements, then I think the conclusion must be very competitive watch. And that said, let me close this episode. Thank you very much and see you next Monday to Watch of the Week.